Hey, it's Jay from H7 Media. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It will really help us grow and we can bring you more content which is relevant that you love. We have a target to hit 1,000 subs, so please tell your friends to check out the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Now, a round of applause to those of you who have already liked and commented on the video. Let's get into it. This is the 2020 M1 MacBook Air, the first version of Apple Silicon in a laptop. And with it came some insane game-changing features that blew the competition out of the water. But the $1,000 question is it still worth buying in 2022? With the release of the M2 MacBook series and some very competent Windows machines like the ZenBook. To take a closer look at the M1 Mac, you can see that it aged very well, and Apple knows this. This laptop still retails at the same price as when it was launched. True to form, the M1 Air is a strong and sturdy compact machine with passive cooling, which means despite having top-notch graphics, capabilities, and the longest battery life I have seen on a laptop ever, it doesn't have any fans to cool it down, but this doesn't mean it gets hot under heavy loads. This is when you start to see the beauty of Apple Silicon. The whole system is integrated in such a way that brings out efficiency and very little waste as far as response times and launching apps and charge times. On the outside, the keyboard hasn't developed any shine on the keys despite the keys being prone to retaining oil from oily hands. The fingerprint sensor, however, is on the more average side, and because of its positioning, I hardly use it anyway. I would have preferred to see it on the bottom right section of the keyboard or as an independent side button, which you can assign different functions. The most limiting feature on this device is the I/O. It only has two USB-C ports and a 3.5mm earphone jack, and you're going to need a bunch of adapters to connect most of your devices to it, which is a major pain in my back. As far as the trackpad, well, that's a thing of magic. I have no complaints there. The gestures and the responsiveness are still sharp and smooth. Similar sized Windows laptops that aim at providing high-end graphics in a small form factor will always gravitate towards placing one or two fans, which means you can't have the same battery life as the M1 Mac, and the Windows system has poor integration at times because of things like driver incompatibility, bloatware, and inefficient power management via PCIe. And the biggest drawback is the build quality of Windows laptops, which is mostly plastic. The M1 Mac is still a great machine in 2022, and it still outperforms even 2022 Windows laptops in the same 13-inch category. The display on the M1 Mac is a 2K Retina display, which outputs some really vibrant colors and can get bright enough to not have any glare when being used outdoors. It's a shame we still don't have any premium games on this platform because I would really love to test a game like Doom Eternal on this device and see how much detail it can retain and how smooth the gameplay would be. The point of the M1 MacBook is to show users the benefits of a company that makes great software and hardware, and how it all comes together to create an experience that becomes an industry standard. The MacBook Air 2020 was a great investment, and Apple have started running their own race with the M1 and M2 laptops, and the truth is, the only competition to the M1 MacBook in 2022 is the M2. I highly recommend those looking for an affordable laptop to buy this one without hesitation. We have reached the end of the video. Remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.